样就这样。你过去跟他说的，是说英文，然后就把这个英文再带走。So you move the chair, Merle. Just push everything. Push. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes. 开始是1点，speech 现在是1点15，大概是。
我这样1点大概10分左右吧。
10分钟正好5点钟沟通时间。
我看你大概是没有，他有说问我什么时候上。我大概10分吧，就问一下你大概15分开始。
对，差不多。我再给你确认一下，上面有一点点乱。前面有那个。
The Wi-Fi and everything. 喂，hello。
你这样你就看一下我的这个手机上面，啊不对，我得拿着我的手机，你的 YouTube
有吗？你老跟顺你的马上成腕了，成腕了。
Hello, hello, welcome, and please take a seat. We're about to start. Thank you. So thank you guys for coming today. And Sean, can you give us a warm-up speech? Sean, can you give us a warm-up speech?
Good day to all guests here and attendees online. Thanks for coming together today for the Web2-Web3 Hong Kong World to Hong Kong meeting at the HKPC, especially after the intensive Web3 events in April. We also want to give a shout out to all the online worldwide attendees. As you know, Hong Kong has always been a crucial player in the international finance and innovation scene. Ever since the Hong Kong government declared its commitment to developing Web3 innovation last year, many international investors and Web3 startups have set their sights on Hong Kong, looking for new investment and development opportunities here. Hong Kong's flexible financial policies, unique international atmosphere, and access to high-quality talent resources in mainland China have made it an ideal environment for Web3 startups, investment, and also communication. Big Value and other institutions here today are excited about the future of Web3 industry in Hong Kong. We are announcing the establishment of a startup accelerator that is dedicated to providing a true one-stop solution for Web3 startups around the world. And we named it 223 Booster. Yeah, that is our logo. Right? Along with our partners and the support of Hong Kong authorities, we will be regularly organizing various themed demo shows to discover and help more fantastic Web3 projects. We want to thank Alibaba Cloud, Animoca Brands, IOSD Foundation, and the BSC Station for their recognition of 223 Booster, as well as Cyberport, Second Life, Matrixport, Raka Foundation, XHash, VDAO, Payroll Hong Kong, and other supporters of 223 Booster. I also would like to thank our team members and the co-organizers for their hard work during this period, which has enabled us to hold our first conference in Hong Kong. Meanwhile, we just checked the number of online attendees, which has reached the maximum limit of 5,000 people, which is an impressive result. We truly believe that with everyone's constant efforts and support, more Web3 startups will achieve success in Hong Kong. Thank you all. Thank you for your coming.
All right, thank you, Sean, for your wonderful speech. And we are actually living live streaming on the metaverse right now, and which my phone actually exploded yesterday, and with 100K registration for the metaverse part. And yeah, so just want to say to the metaverse venue here, and thank you guys for supporting. And also, there will be 6 panels in total, and then 5 interaction time after each panel. So feel free to ask any questions for the interaction time. So let's get started with our first panels. So we have Alibaba Cloud, Cyberport, HPPC, IOSP, and Netransport. Please do a self-introduction first.
Okay, hello, hello everyone. This is Kevin from Alibaba Cloud Intelligence Hong Kong, and I'm engaged in providing the cloud services and technical support for the enterprises and Web3 industry.
Hello, this is Ian from Cyberport. Thanks for having me, and I'm mainly responsible for corporate development in Cyberport, and so happy to share more about the Web3 development in Hong Kong to you guys later. Thanks.
This is Alex from Hong Kong Productivity Council. I lead the digital transformation divisions, and I'm serving a lot of different Hong Kong enterprises and can share some experience on the Web3 adoption in Hong Kong. Thanks.
Hi, this is Blake from IOSD. I'm the co-CEO of IOSD, and I'm currently based in Korea, and I could share some of my experiences in Web3 and experiences in Korea and how we think Hong Kong market.
Hi, my name is Carmen. I'm from Netransport. I'm the director of the private wealth segment. So my company is doing wealth management on digital asset. So I would like to share more today for how to invest more digital asset in Hong Kong.
All right, thank you. So we actually got 9 questions from the community that I would like to ask you guys about the experience. So the first question is for Alibaba. So the first question is for Alibaba Cloud, and what are the challenges and opportunities when transitioning from Web2 to Web3, and how can individuals and organizations better prepare in their transition?
I think the transition from Web2 to Web3 poses the challenges related to technical skills and regulatory compliance, and also maybe the mindset transfer towards the decentralization, from the centralization to the decentralization. For how to better prepare for this transition from Web2 to Web3, individuals and organizations should focus on upscaling their in the areas such as the blockchain technology, and also cryptography, and also maybe smart contracts and others, as well as seeking the advisory and the guidance from the industry experts, and also maybe from engaging in the community building activities. Also, for our Alibaba Cloud, we will also partner and cooperate with Hong Kong well-known enterprises, and also some educational institutions to assist on this field. Also, we will have work with our ecosystem partners to work out some relevant technical solutions, such as the low latency network solution for the cross-border and cross-region network solutions. Also, we will hold some marketing events regularly to provide the communication channel for the individual and the organizations to support for this part. They can discuss for the Web3 trends and the opportunities in Hong Kong.
Thank Thank you, Kevin. And the next question is for Alex. What are the unique strengths of Hong Kong to develop for Web3?
Yeah, actually Hong Kong has a few unique differentiations. First of all, I think the geographical advantages. We are at the center of Asia, and it is a very important hub between mainland and the overseas market. And secondly, it's a global financial hub. Hong Kong is one of the most important in the world, and we can give a lot of opportunities for the investment and also capital market to support the funding of the development of the Web3. And then the third is the legal system. We have a very independent and also a well-respected legal system that can give confidence to the market about the regulations and also the legislations. And fourth would be the talent. Hong Kong is a good place to attract all the global or mainland talents from technologies, finance, and also legislations. This is very important to propel the development of the industry. And finally, I would say the government support. We can see that the Hong Kong SAR government has been very committed in promoting innovations and also digital economy. And last year, there's been a policy statement on the development of virtual assets. We can see how we are attracting the different companies come to Hong Kong to develop virtual assets. And in the latest budget plan, there are $50 million put into the awareness creation of the Web3. And last but not the least, I think Cyberport has been playing a very crucial role in developing the Web3.
Thank you, Alex. And the next question is for IOST and Metric Sports. So how can Hong Kong leverage its strengths to become a leader in Web3 innovation and development?
Actually, you already mentioned most of the things that I wanted to highlight, so I'm a bit. Okay, so I think I'm probably gonna repeat most of the things that you mentioned already. So as I mentioned, I'm from Korea, so most of the project that I invest in, I know like people try to register their main entity in overseas because Korea doesn't allow ICOs in Korea. So like in Korea, cryptocurrency company and blockchain company, it has some issue to register their main entity in Korea. But I think it's not only in Korea, but also in Japan and China as well. So Hong Kong could be the main hub for this. And as you guys know, like Singapore is one of the go-to market for this, but recently it has a very tough regulation, and because of that, lots of company that I knew, they wanted to move their entity to other side of the world. So they consider like Dubai, like Virgin Island, or Cayman, or other places. But I think Hong Kong would be better because it's closer, and it has government support as well. So I think, as you mentioned, territory-wise, it has a really big advantage, and it has a good talent as well. So I really believe that this could be some good strengths for Hong Kong to become the hub of Web3, I believe.
Thank you, Alex. What do you think about it, Hector?
Yeah, I think both speakers cover most of the things. But I want to share some real cases. Maybe 2 points I want to mention is, first of all, the skilled, experienced talent in Hong Kong, definitely. In finance, business, and technology. So like our theme today is Web2 to Web3. So for example, myself, I come from banking, from industry for more than 13 years. So now I'm in digital side. So I'm also from Web2 to Web3. So I think Hong Kong got a lot of well-prepared talent from finance to technology will be a very good transformation. And the second is really the location. I think past few weeks ago, Hong Kong got a Web3 week. I see many projects from China and many VC funding from overseas. So that will be a very good collaboration, and Hong Kong is a really good hub to matching all the business and investors.
Thank you. And the next question is for Cyberport Ian.
I think I'm the lucky one.
So what role can Cyberport play in promoting Web3 adoption and development?
Okay, I think as a digital economy flagship in Hong Kong, I think in the past 20 years, this year actually is our 20th anniversary. So in the past 20 years, Cyberport is aiming to promote and develop the INT sector and industry in Hong Kong. This is the key objective that we want to be an IT hub for bridging Hong Kong to international market and mainland. So in the past 20 years, we're focusing on a few pillars just like digital entertainment, fintech, and actually we're one of the key community in fintech. We have like over 100 fintech companies in the community, and digital entertainment and smart living. Now we go to Web3, and we are lucky that government allocate 50 million Hong dollars for us to build a Web3 hub at Cyberport. That is a very significant proof for Hong Kong government or maybe Hong Kong to develop this sector. So I think Cyberport will trying to focus on 3 directions for setting up this Web3 hub at Cyberport. The first one would be like the talent cultivation, because talent is everything. If we develop an industry without talents, then it's meaningless. So we will try to attract a lot of talents, no matter it's a leading industry like you all to Hong Kong, come to Hong Kong from overseas or from mainland, and we will try to educate more young talents from university. We will try to organize different classes or maybe some workshops to nurture more talents in this industry. And the second direction will be the industry development. I think we have to connect the Western Web3 community and the Eastern community together in Hong Kong, and we try to build up more opportunity, no matter it's business opportunity, collaboration in Hong Kong for Web3. So the last one will be the public awareness, because actually I think still maybe even in the industry you do not know about much about Web3. So not to mention for the public. For the public, they feel that it's stranger for Web3. So we still have to bear the responsibility to take the lead to educate the public what is Web3, how they can use this infrastructure like blockchain or maybe the technology to enhance the quality of life or maybe enhance your business efficiency. I think this is the role of Cyberport.
Thank you, Ian. And the next question is also for you.
Oh, okay.
So what kind of support and assistance can Cyberport provide to a globalized Web3 industry?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get along with that 3 directions I mentioned. I think in general we are lucky that government allocate $50 million for us, and then we were trying to utilize the budget to benefit the ecosystem. So I think the services that we want to provide to the Web3 will be one-stop services. Because actually from business registration, open bank accounts, no matter even some of the Web3 companies, they want to move to Hong Kong. They even have a lot of personal needs, like how to get their children from mainland and trying to find international school for them, or maybe how they can find a house. That we want to provide, no matter it's a business or maybe personal needs. We want to provide a one-stop solution to all the Web3 companies come to Hong Kong and join our community. And of course, one of the key functions of Cyberport, or maybe the value added, will be the ecosystem that we built. Because in the past times in Cyberport, actually we are building up the ecosystem for the entire INT sector. So for Web3, we want to do that. Just like in short, we have like a CXN, Cyberport X Network. That is Cyberport Enterprise Network, Cyberport Professional Networks, Cyberport Technical Networks, and Cyberport Investment Network. That is like around the entire ecosystem that we want to provide, like cash flow, capital, how to make it venture capital, and maybe the how to make business, how to connect them to enterprise to have more business for Web3. For professional services, then maybe we will try to provide some audit services, professional consultancy services to the Web3 company, and lastly, and the technical, how to bridge up all the technical vendors to help our Web3 startups. So I think this is kind of a service that we provided.
Thank you, Ian. And the next question is for Alex. So how can HKPC contribute to the promotion and advancement of Web3 technologies and practice in Hong Kong, and what state support and innovative can HKBC provide?
Yeah, so thanks for the question. So I think there are two dimensions. One is the applications, another is similar to Ian said, is awareness. So first of all, for the applications, I want to share my view that Web3 is not just about crypto or maybe NFT, but it can also be a lot of application that small and medium enterprise can use. So for us, HKPC, can you hear me? Yes, okay. For HKPC, the main role is to drive technology adoption, and we believe Web3 is something that everyone, even though it's a small company or large enterprise, they can use. For example, in logistics, warehouse, we can make use of blockchain and smart contract that can make the whole supply chain management is more transparent. And then another side is adopt into industrial metaverse. Previously, we have developed our patent technologies that we can use the physical and the digital twin merged together. Through the metaverse, we can control the intelligent factory from the remote locations, and we can see a transparency of all the data, or the human interaction, and also maybe the product fulfillment at the same time. So how to find a good application is one of the key roles of HKPC. And for awareness, we have a lot of trainings. Since 2021, there has already been 600 people trained on the Web3 technologies. For example, NFT, Metaverse, AR, VR, etc. And for the coming July and September, we will have a free GSP program, which is a lot of awareness creation, workshop, and also maybe visit to Web3 company as well. So I think HKBC can do a lot in all these awareness creation, together with Cyberport, and how to drive the industry adoption. I think it's a key role for HKBC.
All right, thank you, Alex. And the next question is for Blake. So what are some of the regulatory challenges faced by Web3 projects in Hong Kong, and how can they be addressed?
Okay, so for this question, please understand this is a point of view from outsider, like Korean. There are lots of companies who consider Hong Kong to register their entity. So I'm trying to telling their concerns and their issues. So for example, so at this moment, so it could be related to AML and CTF measure. So Hong Kong should establish robust KYC process and could monitor a system to prevent this type of thing first. This could be one. And number two is related to banking and P2P area. So sometimes, okay, I'm going to mention the last one first. P2P and banking, and plus collaborate with accounting and audit company. So like in digital asset company, crypto company, it's hard to measure and hard to like how did they do actually in terms of accounting, and it's sometimes hard to audit their whole year. So like if this could be well managed and supported by Hong Kong government and the firms based in Hong Kong, then it could give lots of benefit to the people who consider to enter into Hong Kong market. Because for example, like one of my friends' company, they want to register their receipts in Cayman, and they struggle to find their admin in Cayman, and they spend lots of money and time, and it takes more than 6 months to complete the process. Not only 6 months, it actually took more than 1 year to complete all the process and start their own business there. So like if Hong Kong could minimize this process and support this well with a related company, then I think it would give a lot of benefit to the project who consider to enter into Hong Kong market.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you. And the last question is for Kaiman. So how can Hong Kong balance the need of regulatory oversight with the desire to foster innovation and growth in the Web3 industry?
Yeah, I think first of all, we can take a risk-based approach. So for different Web3 projects, we can find the uniqueness of each project and the risk. For example, set up different framework for different category. For example, infrastructure, payment solution, asset management, or tokenization. So they are all different categories. If we can set all different framework for them, so it will be easy for each category solution to step forward. The second is to have a collaborative and consultative approach to work close with the industry and the stakeholder and to develop a policy that can balance both innovation and regulations. Because I think the clear regulations and consistent one will give more confidence to the investor and business to drive further. And the last thing is international collaborations. So we can also to speak to more international organizations, so help to set a policy or a global standard to in line with the whole industry.
Thank you, Taiman. That's all for the communities, and also the Lightbox just sent one of the questions. I'd like to ask the point of view from all you guys. So Hong Kong is more like a traditional financial center, and will the entering of Web3 be conflict with the traditional financial department? Do you guys want to share some thoughts on that? This is for the interaction time, like it's directly sent out from the live box, from the live stream. Do you guys want to share some thoughts with that? So like the challenges for Web3 maybe is facing, and then
maybe I
for
start first.
entering.
So
Yeah.
I guess would be the talent. Even though we say it's an easy spot to attract, but it is common that everywhere is grappling the technology, finance, and legislative talent. So I think how to attract and retain them in Hong Kong and then develop as an industry is very important. And then another thing is the massive adopted applications. I think if we want to have Web3 to be a new standard or a new world for everyone, the key applications that even mom and pop shop or my mother will use is very important. If we just stick at the digital wallet into some financial professional, I think we can't call it Web3. It is still a niche project. So I think if we really want to make it a project, we need to have a use case that everyone uses daily. So I think that's my point.
Yeah, I totally agree with that I think government is already taking the lead to build up some use case and trying to let the Hong Kong public and maybe the market, the industry, how we can ride on Web3 in technology to make it more in a more to have more use case in the daily life, just like the tokenization of the green bond, and even I heard actually Hong Kong FinTech Week there is an NFT solution that using NFT technology in Hong Kong FinTech Week. So I think this is how the government take the lead to educate the market, to showcase some of the daily life use case for using Web3. So this is very important.
Maybe I share my point of view from investing in digital asset, and cyber security is very important because digital is also about, for example, when we say investment, how much you invest is also equally important to how many security you have in your wallets, right? So I think the awareness on the security is also important, and this is also how we are facing at the moment. How to increase the awareness and how to upgrade the maybe the program or the software of the company or the blockchain even to avoid the hacking.
Do you guys want to share more? Like, do you want to share something?
Yeah, sure. So, as all you guys already mentioned, so for blockchain still is Web3 and blockchain is still new wave and a thing for just some people, not for everyone. So I think first of all, like it would be nice to have some form of education that people can understand it well, and also like it should tell the people that it has a risk too. When we go to this type of event, then we always highlight the bright future, but at the same time, we need to tell the people that there is some risk at the same time. So I think like it would be something that we didn't highlight till now, but I think like we need to tell the people about how they could embrace this challenge well, and how they could collaborate with global teams as well and in Hong Kong. And I think that could be some challenges and what we need to prepare at this moment.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you. So the panel one official ends. Thank you. Thank you. So that was for the panel 2 time. We have Animal Venture and Development Capital and CSCS and XHush. Please come to the front. So maybe we may wait for another 1 minute. Heather, please come to the front. Okay, so let's get started. The first question is for XHush. In Web3 era, what some key considerations for miners to navigate the new opportunities and challenges?
Well, I think there's a lot of factors we need to consider. The first one is because there's basically two consensus mechanisms in Web3, proof of work and proof of stake. Especially for proof of work, energy consumption is a big consideration for miners. I think we need to find the stable and cost affordable energy resources for the miners to be profitable. And also, for miners, they need to keep upgrading the hardware and try to optimize the infrastructure for the mining operation to become more competitive in the industry and also become profitable. Another factor I think is very essential is cybersecurity, because the asset value keep increasing through the time, and if you don't have a good cybersecurity strategy, then it's not safe for the team and not safe for the assets. I think there's another factor we need to consider is for miners, there's always new regulations coming. We need to pay special attention and special alerted by the regulatory landscape that can minimize the legal risks. I think at this time, this is the several key factors that we need to consider.
Thank you. Sorry, I forgot the introduction part. So, Nader, do you want to start first?
Yeah, sure. And apologies, I was a little
No,
bit
sorry
late.
about that.
So my name's Nanter. I am the portfolio strategist for Animoca Ventures, which is the early stage investing arm of Animoca Brands. I've, prior to that, I spent my career in investment banking in New York. Pleased to be here.
Hi guys, this is Sean from Big Value Capital. Actually, our company is located in Toronto, and we mainly focus on the VC part for the Web3 project startups. And actually, all of our team is mainly a quantitative trading background team. Yeah.
So, go for it.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. It is my pleasure to be here today. I'm Schofield, the CEO at BC Station. We are the Roseback also incubation hub in Southeast Asia. And today I hope that I can share more information about the Web2 to Web3 and share more information about how BC Station support for the Web3 project. Thank you so much.
Oh, actually, Frank, can you introduce X to us?
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to join today's panel discussion. I'm Frank from XHash. XHash is a Web3 infrastructure platform. We basically provide staking service and also multi-chain API service for the app developers. For staking service, we provide two products. One is non-custodial staking service. Another one is liquid staking service. Back in 2018, actually our team is mainly from Ethereum mining pool team. We started Ethereum mining pool in 2018, and we have like 5 years of experience in node operation. So I think through our experience and our technology in Web3 era, we can provide the stable and high APR staking service for our customers.
Oh, okay. So, since we already asked you the question from the first place, then let's skip to Animoca. So, which platform are considered most promising in Web3 era, and what's the difference from the traditional platform?
Well, I guess the term platform, right, can be interpreted in a number of different ways. Some, when they think platform, they think layer 1, layer 2 infrastructure. Others might think decentralized finance, which, obviously the difference between that and the traditional Web2 version is the lack of intermediaries between borrowers and lenders. You can also, on the decentralized application side, for example, SocialFi, right? Lack of censorship would be the main difference. As we all know, in the case of Twitter, former President Trump was canceled effectively, so you wouldn't have that in a Web3 version of SocialFi. But I think from a more holistic point of view, I would have to say, and I'm not just saying this because I work at Animoca, but I would have to say Animoca Brands would be the most promising Web3 platform that exists today. And I say that, when folks think of Animoca, they think blockchain gaming, they think metaverse sandbox, but we're much more than that. I think across our 400 plus subsidiaries, investments, and partnerships, we effectively touch upon every corner of the so-called real economies of Web3, the entire Web3 ecosystem. So this includes DeFi, it includes SocialFi, various layer 1, layer 2 infrastructure, esports, intellectual property, tooling, and analytics. The list goes on. And it's important because this allows us to truly understand as I mentioned, they call it the real economies of Web3, and gives us a holistic view of the board, so to speak, quote unquote,